Hi
guys, welcome to our stream. Good evening. I'm Sophia,
and I'm Aaron.
and we have some very good news for you today because finally this stream is coming to you using
From
Wi-Fi.
Finally, yes. Because
So,
up till now, we've been using our hotspots, which has not been ideal. So finally, we have proper internet. We're very happy.
we are
Very happy.
celebrating this
We're
moment.
celebrating, really are.
Let's do our introduction.
Mhm.
So, if you're joining us now, please tell us your name, tell us where you come from, tell us where you are, say hello,
Yes.
and
What have you cooked or baked recently?
yeah, we're going to talk about food because it's almost dinner time, and that's what we do. So, my name is Sophia. I come from London, but I have lived in Bologna for the last 4 years. And I work at my English school, Bologna Mille. I've worked there for 1 year and a half.
Nice. And my name is Aaron. I'm from Cork, Ireland, and I've been working in Bologna, studying in Bologna for 4 years, and I've been working at my English school for 2.5 years.
Nice.
And yeah, oh, hi, Paula. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Paola. Welcome. Tell us, where are you from?
Yeah, and tell us, what have you cooked or baked recently?
Yeah. We also have Antonia. Hi, Antonia. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Yes, tell us about something you've cooked or baked recently.
Do you want to tell your story?
Absolutely.
Okay, go
on. First of all, I'll introduce what bake is. Bake is when you cook something, but in the oven. It's usually desserts, sweets, cakes, muffins, bread.
Yeah. Anything you put in the oven.
Anything you put in the oven, exactly. So in my case, the last big thing I baked was Sophia's birthday cake. Yes, because it was her birthday last Saturday. And so I baked a triple chocolate cake for her.
I called it the death by chocolate cake.
Death by chocolate cake. So it had 2 layers.
Okay.
With what is it called?
Buttercream
frosting in the middle. It was quite difficult. So it was the first time I baked an actual cake.
Oh, it was your first time you baked a cake?
First time baking a cake.
You never baked a cake with your mum when you were a child?
No, my mum has baked cakes, but they're usually, how do I explain this? They're not particularly good. I'm sorry, Mum, if you're watching.
Oh my God, poor Shirley.
So they're usually just square black bricks. So it's just chocolate sponge.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, but it wasn't really a collective activity in your house baking
really.
Cakes.
Sometimes she tried to make a chocolate roll, but it would usually just disintegrate.
Oh no.
So it was pieces of sponge with cream.
Aaron's mum has many talents, but apparently baking is not one of them.
It's not one of them, sorry, Mum.
Paola's from Bologna. Are you one of our students, Paola? Do we know you from Bologna Mille? Again, if you're joining us now, introduce yourselves. Say hello. Tell us, what have you baked or cooked recently? Hi, Giorgio from Como. Nice to see you. And our Francesca is here. Hi, Francesca. Nice to see you. So something I baked or cooked recently, I can say about my curry experiments, which are going well. Paola says, yes, I'm your student. I hate cooking. Oh no. Sorry, Paola.
Welcome, Davide Monteviso.
Hi, Davide. Thank you for joining us. So now in these days, obviously, we have a lot more time and energy to cook. Oh, Katerina's back again. I remember Katerina from previously. I'm Katerina from Livorno, not so far from Pisa. It takes 20-30 minutes by car. Very nice. Good job, Katerina. I had Katerina previously in my lesson.
And Valentina is joining us. Hi, Valentina. Hi, teachers. On Sunday, I made tortellini.
Oh, wow. Nice. Fantastic. Tell us more about your tortellini. What did you put inside? How did you make them?
Did you use a traditional recipe?
Yeah. Who helped you? Were you alone? So we have a lot of time and energy to cook. So I'm doing some experiments, so we're not always repeating. And I made a vegetable curry. So I had basmati rice and a curry with lentils and potatoes and lots of curry powder. It was good.
Yeah, really good, really good. I was thinking of the ingredients of my cake, but number one is butter. Lots of butter. A few eggs. Flour, chocolate, lots of chocolate, and sugar and caster sugar, or what else did you call it? Icing sugar.
Yeah. Let's look at some answers. Antonia says, recently I cooked bread, croissants, and pizza. Fantastic.
Wow, fantastic.
Here, Antonia, you can use baked instead of cooked. It's bread, it's croissants. Do you bake pizza? You do bake pizza. Yeah, so this is a good opportunity, Antonia, to use bake.
Instead of cook.
Yeah, the same for Francesca. I cooked a pizza.
I'd say bake.
I baked pizza last Saturday. Nice. What did you put on your pizzas?
Yes.
What topping did you have?
In English, we call them toppings, things you put on top of your pizza.
I like to make, Davide, tiramisu. Nice. Tiramisu is our favorite dessert.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but remember, when we are creating something, especially food, we use make as our verb. Go on.
Oh, I baked, again, because we make it in the oven. So I baked cookies, but they, I would say they didn't come out very well.
Exactly. Attention, Giorgio. They didn't come out well. Okay, the cookies, not you. Almost. You tried to correct it, but they didn't come out well.
And Francesca says, today I cooked eggplant. The article is not necessary, but I think you're thinking of stuffed eggplants. So yeah, when you put something in something else, it's stuffed.
Yeah. Stuffed eggplant. Nice.
Like turkey, stuffed turkey. Valentina says, I made the just traditional recipe. My mum made the pasta. My dad put the filling, and I closed them. Wow.
Oh, it was a family enterprise.
It was a family enterprise.
That's fantastic.
I know that closing them is probably the most difficult part because they are so small.
Yeah.
And it takes some, a lot of skill.
Very nice. And then who ate them, Valentina? Who did the eating? Davide says, I'm going to make next Saturday. Let me go up a bit. Tiramisu. You can say, I'm going to make one or a tiramisu next.
Or it.
Yeah, next Sunday. Nice. We have Maria from Bari.
Welcome,
nice.
welcome. I remember her from another stream. Please tell us, what have you cooked or baked recently?
Paula says, last Wednesday I bought pizza.
Well,
Paula is cheating. She's cheating. She bought the pizza.
Maria says, I cooked pasta and tomatoes. Fantastic.
Nice, good.
In this case, perfect. Cooked.
Did you say the tomatoes?
Oh, God, no. Tomatoes. Oh.
You are spending way too much time with we're spending too much time with American colleagues.
We are picking up some bad pronunciations. Yeah. Also, eggplant is the American word, but in British English we call it aubergine.
Yeah, we borrow a French word again for this. Let me write up here.
Eggplant is in the US and aubergine is in the UK.
Exactly.
But yeah. So we hear a lot of American speaking. So also a lot of the TV and the films, unfortunately, are American. Okay, excellent.
Nice. Cool. So if you're joining us now, again, say hello. Tell us what you've cooked or baked recently. Shall we look at our focus?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, all right. Let's look at our focus. So today this evening we are asking, how was your weekend? We understand that it's Thursday, but we'll do it anyway.
You'll have to think back a bit. So in this focus activity, talking about your weekend, simple past, and asking questions.
Fantastic. That's our grammar for today. Davide says, I cooked pasta. You don't need the article, Davide. I cooked pasta with my daughter yesterday.
That's very nice.
Oh, that's so nice. It's lovely that you have time to spend together and create things together. Great. So we have on these slides some activities and we have some pictures. We are going to match the actions to the pictures, but you are going to tell us in the past tense, okay? So not repeating what you can see on the slides, but telling us in the past, okay? Attention to your regular and irregular verbs.
Exactly. So give us the letter of the picture and the past simple of the verbs. Exactly. Not the infinitive, but the past simple.
Do we want to read them first?
Absolutely. We have read, go out, play sports, watch TV, spend time with my family, and do gardening. Remember, we don't want these, we want the past simple of them.
Exactly. And in the meantime,
we have some
see
comments.
What Katarina says. In this period, I and my family are going to invent new dishes. Nice. Fantastic. Yesterday evening, we baked delicious chips of cabbage. That sounds good. Like, you took cabbage and you made them into fried chips. That sounds delicious.
Interesting. Tell us, was the experiment successful or was it a failure?
And if it was successful, tell us the recipe.
Have you ever tried raw tortellini? So, no, I haven't. But a friend of mine from Bologna, I remember, brought some tortellini he'd frozen, and he was eating frozen tortellini, and he was like, "Oh, they're the best, amazing."
Just frozen raw tortellini.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
By the way, Valentina, excellent present perfect question. Have you ever tried? Nice job. Antonia says red F. Yes, but pay attention, Antonia. The spelling of red does not change in the past tense. Read red, but the spelling is the same.
Very strange, but the spelling is the same, but the pronunciation changes for the past simple. It's only from the context that you understand what tense it is.
Francesca has A.
Did gardening.
So does
Excellent.
Giorgio,
good.
So does Katerina.
Perfect. I think we've got consensus over A.
Yeah, absolutely.
And went out.
Let's bring up.
Did gardening. Perfect. Went out. Both of these are irregulars. Remember that a regular verb just adds ed. If it changes, for example, do, did, or go, went, then it is an irregular.
Good. Went out, B. Nice. Oh, here we go. Francesca says, spent time with my family. Good.
Exactly.
Another irregular verb. Remember that in English, we don't really say I stay with my family or I rest with my family. If you want to say that you stay with your family, it's better to say spend time with someone. So when you just dedicate some time to be with your friend or your family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spend time with someone is a great verb to use.
We hear this mistake quite often. We've got for D, watch TV. Francesca also agrees.
And Davide.
And Davide, where is it? Oh yeah, nice. So we'll
watch TV, excellent, very good. Then we have E, played sports. But I think you've got the spelling.
I imagine that she's typing very quickly, yeah. Let's do this. And then, as we said previously, red for F.
Remains the same.
Nice job.
The only difference is the pronunciation.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, should we go on?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what should we do here? We're going to choose one and tell a story. That sound good?
Or we could just ask them what they did last weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell us. Here are some ideas on the slide. Went to the movies, went grocery shopping, worked in the garden, took a day trip, stayed at home. Let me just explain grocery shopping, or maybe you can tell us. I'll write the question. What is grocery shopping while you give the activity?
Yeah, so in the comments, please tell us what you did last weekend. If you didn't do anything in particular, invent. Choose one of the actions here on the left and make something up. Just, tell us in the comments.
And also, let's try to define what is grocery shopping.
What is grocery shopping? Yes, tell us as well.
Yeah. What do you want to tell?
Sorry, I'm just going to remove the banner.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, you do Saturday and I'll do Sunday.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So on Saturday, I organized a birthday party for Sophia.
Yeah.
Because it was her birthday. So on Saturday, I made pancakes. in the morning. Then I baked a cake, and then we had the. Oh, you can continue actually.
No, you do Saturday. I'll do Sunday.
You do Sunday. Then we had a video conference birthday party. It was a surprise. So we had all of our colleagues from work on a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, I had my Zoom birthday party.
Exactly. And then in the evening, we had a games night. Again, always online, of course.
Yeah. Let's see some answers. Oh, Katarina's giving us her recipe.
Yes, the experiment was successful. Excellent. I cut the leaves of the cabbage. Cabbage, yeah. They were shaped like chips, and I baked them for 6 or 7 minutes. They are very good and healthy. Excellent.
Cool. I might refer that recipe to some vegetarian friends. Antonia says, I went to the movies to Cinema Corona with my boyfriend last Saturday. Oh my God, that's such a strange coincidence because we also went to Cinema Corona. And we're also going to Cinema Corona tonight. That's such a strange coincidence.
Maybe we'll see each other.
Yeah, Cinema Corona.
That is the best description of watching films at home. From now on, I will tell everyone that I'm going to Cinema Corona. Yeah, that's amazing. That's wonderful.
On Saturday, I saw a new film. Yes, be careful of the spelling. Okay. And also remember, Paola, that with a film, a TV series, a match, watched is better. Okay, because it's a longer action. But in any case, this is the spelling. I saw a new film. Then I did physical activity, and I read a book. Fantastic.
Good. And Matteo is answering the question we asked before, and Giorgio as well, I think, about the grocery shopping. Giorgio says at the beginning, if you can see that. And Valentina as well. Grocery is a food store, yes, a shop to buy food, drink, etc.
Exactly, yes. So grocery shopping is when we buy food and drink. Okay?
Exactly.
Yes, and Matteo says the same. Good.
So the grocery store is the place where I can buy food, but grocery shopping in general is when you go to buy food.
It's the activity of buying food.
Yes, it's the activity. The place could be a supermarket.
Exactly. Last week I watched an interesting documentary about Venice in the night, which is told by Alberto Angela.
Maybe narrated by Alberto Angela?
Yeah, maybe the documentary is narrated. Exactly. Nice. Good job. Cool. I'll talk about Sunday. On Sunday, we cleaned our apartment. What else did we do on Sunday?
You had all of this time to prepare.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was thinking about corrections. I'll think while you read Francesca's comment.
So Francesca says, on Friday, I watched a film with my flatmate. Excellent. On Saturday, I made pizza. And on Sunday, I cleaned my house.
Very nice. Good job.
Again, tell us, what did you put on your pizza?
Yeah.
Also, flatmate. Excellent.
Yeah, good word.
Flatmate is the person, for those who don't know, that lives in the same apartment as you.
Yeah.
It's usually maybe if you're a student, another student, or maybe another worker. And Maria says, I worked in the house and dreamt a trip.
Dreamed of.
Dreamed of a trip. Yeah, nice. Instead of worked in the house, maybe I'd say I did some housework.
It depends. Did she might have worked at home? Maybe. Yeah.
So the difference being, if you work at home, means you're doing your job, but from home. Like we are doing now. Yeah. Otherwise, maybe if you do housework, it means cleaning. It means I don't know, doing laundry. You probably did laundry on Sunday.
Probably, yeah. Sounds like me. I just finished reading some books, maybe plural, some books. I spent all the week reading or drawing while watching TV series.
Nice.
That's wonderful. Nice, Valentina.
Tell us what TV series you've been watching.
Yeah. Every day is Sunday in this period, isn't it?
Every day is Sunday, yes, definitely.
Cool. I honestly don't remember what else I did on Sunday. I slept a lot on Sunday. I remember I slept a very long time.
Oh, yes. Wait. You woke up at...
I slept a long time. I woke up in the afternoon on Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
I usually say grocery storm and not store. No, a storm is a tempest, Katarina.
Yeah, storm is a very very strong rain.
Yeah,
and
lightning, thunder. Okay, it's a tempest. So a grocery storm, you've probably mispronouncing something. A grocery store, a grocery shop, or the simplest version, a supermarket.
Supermarket.
Yeah.
I feel like grocery store is very American.
Yes, I agree.
I would just say supermarket.
I would say supermarket. On Sunday, I continued to read a book. Then I watched another film and I studied English. Very important. I cleaned my room. Fantastic,
Excellent.
Paula. Nice job.
Excellent.
Let's see what Davide has to say.
On Sunday, I watched 3 movies.
Sounds like Christmas.
On Sunday, I cleaned the windows, and after I did exercise.
Very nice. Good job. Fantastic.
Yes. What 3 movies did you watch?
Yeah. How did you manage 3 movies in one day?
Yes, give us recommendations.
Yeah. Shall we go on to the next slide? Okay. So we're going to talk about past experiences now. So our question is, when was the last time you, and then we have some different activities. This is going to be a nostalgia lesson. I can already feel it. So tell us about the last time.
So first of all, we need to, again, transform the present simple into the past simple.
Exactly.
So not sing in a karaoke, but
the past.
Work.
Yeah.
Again,
let's read the whole thing. So we've got
sing in a karaoke,
work outside,
eat sushi,
take a day off,
go to a concert,
travel for work.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about the last time you did these things. Okay, using the past simple.
Exactly. So remember, when you're giving us your reply, change it into the past simple.
Giorgio says, on Sunday I read 1 book. And you guys are fantastic. You read an entire book in 1 day. It takes me months to finish a book. I read 1 book and I watched Lord of the Rings and the Return of the King. Yes. Good film.
Good film.
Excellent film. We approve.
We highly approve.
Aaron and Sophia approve of your film choices.
Yes, we love the Lord of the Rings.
Big fans.
We have the map of Middle Earth on our wall.
At the moment, I'm watching The Crown, a TV series about Queen Elizabeth. It's interesting. And also The Office. Nice.
Office UK or Office USA?
Yeah, important question, Valentina. There is only one correct answer.
Yes. Hi, Sole.
Hey, Sole, welcome.
Excellent. I sang. Good job. That is the past simple. Sang in a karaoke when I was young. Good. She said, fortunately, just before this period, I bought an English book about Moby Dick. It also has its DVD, so I improved my English with it too. Excellent.
Oh, that's fantastic. An English book about Moby Dick, or the book Moby Dick? Which is it, the real book, or is it a book about this book?
Oh, I was just thinking, maybe when they say I read 1 book, maybe they mean I read a book.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why?
Well, because if you say 1 book, it means you finished the entire book.
Ah, okay, I read a book. But again, I read a book sounds like you read the entire book. If I mean I read a part, I just say I read.
Yes, exactly.
I read a book. No, maybe both. It could be
read a book.
As in specifying I read a book, not an article, not the newspaper. Yeah.
Yeah, so just in case, just maybe don't say I read 1 book, but I read a book.
Exactly. If you say I read 1 book, it sounds like you read
finished
an entire book in 1 day.
It's probably confusing because in Italian they have 1 article for both things.
Paula says, the last time that I sang in a karaoke was in January.
Very recent.
Fantastic. Nice. And Giorgio agrees. Me too. Wait, are you agreeing with Paula or Caterina?
Or with something we said earlier.
Or with something else, yeah. What?
Also, amazing profile picture.
What is it?
I don't know, but it looks very funky.
It looks like a video game.
Maybe. Well, tell us about your.
Tell us about your profile picture, Giorgio. I sang in a karaoke often in this period. Nice. I'd use the present here, Francesca. It's this period. It's now. So I sing.
Plus, you use often. So if it's regular.
Exactly. She's actually very right. I often sing karaoke in this period too.
Oh, yes.
He's agreeing.
I agree. But I also sing a lot in this period. Ooh, we have a lot of comments.
Yeah, we have to go quicker.
I
sang in a karaoke last December for my friend's birthday.
Wonderful. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Nancy's here.
Oh, welcome. The last time I sang in a karaoke was 2 days ago on YouTube with lyrics. I love it. Fantastic.
Nice.
Georgia says, I went to a concert in July last year. We went to a concert in July last year as well.
Yeah, what was the concert?
Yes, what was the concert, Georgia? It may have been the same one.
I think my last concert was that one last July. I went to a concert on the beach and I ate pizza.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Hi, Rosita. Welcome.
Welcome.
The last time I sang karaoke, you don't need to use when. The last time I sang karaoke was before Christmas. I was with my friends.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It's not necessary to use when because you already have your time phrase, the last time. Okay. I love your profile picture as well, Rosita. I think this is Venice, probably. I think I recognize it. I worked outside about a month ago, pre-corona. Yeah, I mean, by work outside, we intend in the garden, okay?
Yes.
Or maybe if you have a farm or a, like one of those agricultural houses, so working in the garden, in an outside space.
Yeah, so when we say outside, we mean literally outside, so
in nature,
open air.
For example. Francesca says,
I worked outside in February before COVID. Yeah, so yeah, remember outside, we mean outside of, in open air. Yeah?
Exactly, in nature, not necessarily out of my house, okay?
Because if, for example, we normally work in a school, that is not outside.
Exactly.
That's inside a school, yeah.
Okay. The last that I sang at karaoke was last week at home.
Excellent.
Nice. The last time I ate sushi was last year. I hate sushi.
Valentina.
You disappoint us. We are so deluded.
Very disappointed.
Oh no, I've missed some. Oh gosh, there's so many comments that I'm missing some. Here we go. Katerina, a few days ago, I sang in a karaoke at home, which was a funny way to spend time because in this period we have time is uncountable.
Strange,
too much free time.
Yes. Yes, Rosita, correct. Sang in a karaoke last time. Yes, that was the one that we read. Let's move on to Antonia. The last time I went to a concert was in July. Excellent. Maybe it was the same one. Tell us what concert it was. Who did you see?
Last time I went, July again. Yeah. Last time I went to a concert was never. Sole, you've never been to a concert.
Very surprising, Sole.
What are you doing, girl?
Nancy says, the last time I traveled for work was 10 years ago to Vicenza, a beautiful place. Excellent. They said I went to a concert it was Vasco Rossi, so a different concert.
It was a different concert.
Oh, wonderful. So Antonia and Davide went to the same concert. That's wonderful.
We went to Muse.
Yes, we went to see Muse in Milan. It was very good.
It was fantastic. Good, Francesca. Remember, it's a month, not on, in December.
On is only for a day, on Monday, on Tuesday, etc. Last time I worked outside was last month. Excellent.
Me too, about the Middle Earth map. Wonderful. I wish, oh my God, I have the best idea. Shall we move the Middle Earth map to our background for the webinars?
That would be amazing.
Oh my God, that would be fantastic.
We can have the Middle Earth map here and the Star Wars poster there.
Yeah. The last time I ate sushi was a very long time ago.
Yes, far we use for distances.
Let me write that actually. Far is for distance.
Yes. Talking about Star Wars, the beginning of Star Wars says in a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Exactly. Think of Star Wars to help you.
Yes. Ate sushi before the spread of the coronavirus. Okay. The last time I went to a concert was last summer. I saw Vasco Rossi too. He was everybody went to see
Vasco Rossi.
Last time I went to a concert was in June in Milan. Excellent.
Nice. And we finally got to the end of the list.
That was
wow, guys.
Wow,
I think
wonderful.
Everybody's really excited to share these stories.
Pre-corona stories.
Pre-corona stories, yeah. Okay, it gives you the past tenses as well.
Yeah.
Valentina says, I have the map of Game of Thrones.
Excellent,
yeah,
excellent.
Nice.
That's also a nice map to have.
We considered getting a Game of Thrones map, but honestly, I don't want to remember Game of Thrones. I wish I could forget Game of Thrones.
This is why you need to read the books, and you need to convince yourself that they're two separate things. They're just two different things, right? And you just think, I still don't know the ending. I'm still waiting for the books.
The last time I went to dance yesterday with Just Dance on YouTube.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice. The last time I went, how about, Nancy, just use the verb dance. The last time I danced was yesterday with Just Dance on YouTube. We're about 70,000 people.
Wow,
yeah.
that's a
How many
big
were at
concept.
Muse,
No
in your
idea.
opinion? Not 70,000.
No.
What's the capacity of San Siro Stadium? We'll have to work it out.
We'll have to discover.
Yeah, what was the capacity?
Because I had a trauma with concert. I saw a live when I was little of my favorite singer, and she couldn't sing. No, that's
so you've had a
terrible.
childhood trauma. I bought the ticket of change your possessive, Maria. I bought a ticket for Vasco Rossi's concert. Okay, so you put the possessive on Vasco Rossi. I bought a ticket
because it's his concert.
Vasco Rossi's concert.
Rosita says the last time I took a day off was early February. Excellent. And Francesca says that I went to a concert years ago. I went to a Roger Waters concert. Could it be the same one?
Maybe. I went to a Roger Waters concert in 2 years ago in Unipol Arena. Unipol Arena in Casalecchio. So maybe it was the same concert, Francesca. Okay, nice.
By the way, she's also correct. So I went to a Roger Waters concert. That is correct. You can also say without the possessive.
Absolutely. The possessive isn't necessary. A Roger Waters concert
or a Roger Waters concert.
Yeah, or a Vasco Rossi concert is okay.
I would say maybe if you put a, we don't put the possessive. So
yes,
a Roger Waters concert.
Let me write that
Roger
actually.
Waters concert.
I'll use Vasco Rossi because he doesn't have an S at the end of his name. So we can say
a Vasco Rossi concert, or
attention of to the difference,
or no article, Vasco Rossi's concert.
Okay, so I hope this is a bit clearer. So this is to clarify. Okay. A Vasco Rossi concert. So it's like we're using Vasco Rossi like an adjective almost.
It's true. It's strange, isn't it? Yeah.
Or we can use the possessive, Vasco Rossi's concert. Okay. This isn't a correction directly for you, Maria. This is also just in general
because Francesca had the same problem.
I mean, the same thing for us. We can say we went to a Muse concert or we went to Muse's concert. Yeah. Okay, nice. I wonder if we can respond to any of these questions. The last time I worked outside was never. I hate working outside. I don't like working outside. I want to be inside. I want my desk. I want my laptop. I want my cup of tea. I don't want insects. I don't want allergies. I never work outside.
The last time I traveled for work was in February. I went to Rimini at my English school in Rimini for a week.
Nice, awesome. Shall we go on to our next activity? Yeah, let's do it. I feel like everybody's exhausted their stories. So we'll talk about how was it, okay? What we have here is we have some adjectives to describe some situations. You need to complete the situations, okay? So our adjectives are fun, boring, unforgettable, stressful, delicious, and relaxing. Maybe we need to explain unforgettable.
So think of forget. Forget is when you don't remember something. So unforgettable is something you will remember for all your life.
Exactly. It could be, usually it has a positive sense.
Usually, yes.
But for example, Sole had an unforgettable experience with her favorite singer as a child. But again, I think unforgettable would be positive. I can't say an unforgettable trauma, can I?
I mean, I think you have to specify that it's a bad experience.
Yeah. Francesca says, me too. On the 14th of February. No, I saw Roger Waters on the 25th of April. It was later. I don't know if he came back to Casalecchio, but
Maybe.
it was, yeah.
Interesting.
That's an interesting email. So we can complete these sentences with your own opinions. Okay, so for example, for number 1, Davide says, when I went to the beach, it was fun. Perfect. When I went to the party, it was fun. Very good.
Yeah, complete it with your own experience. Tell us maybe even more of a story if you want.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us the complete sentence. Tell us why, maybe. Why was it fun? Solly says roller coaster. That's good. I think you would say the roller coaster is the actual ride. So I would say
you went on the roller coaster.
I went on exactly
the roller coaster. Excellent.
Oops, sorry, I went to on the roller coaster. Zita says Vasco Rossi concert.
It was fun.
Yeah, fantastic. Really good example.
Exactly. We have the article here, so Vasco Rossi concert. Yeah.
What would you call a place like Gardaland or Mirabilandia? What do you call these places in English?
Amusement park?
Theme park. Yeah, a theme park or an amusement park. Okay. Places like, as we said, Mirabilandia.
Yeah, the last time I went to Gardaland was fun. Yeah. I went when I went to the aperitif with my friends. It was fun. Excellent, Antonia. Elisa's concert, great. I went to the lake with my friends. Francesca.
Good job, guys. Excellent. Okay, good. You don't need to go in order. You can choose anyone you like. You have 6 possibilities. Tell us. Remember that they're not always went. Okay, you can use other verbs as well. You can use, maybe for 5, you might need to use eat, for example.
Exactly, because we have delicious. Delicious is an adjective that we use to describe food, something that tastes really, really good. Yeah. So, yeah. And Maria says gym. The last time I went to the gym, it was fun. Okay.
Okay. Some of us wouldn't agree with you, Maria. But you know,
if you enjoy it,
yeah, each person for their own. I'm trying to think of one.
So the last time I baked a cake, it was delicious.
That's true. Here we go. When I met my colleagues for a meeting, I thought it was boring.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Your colleagues are not here, Francesco, which is good.
That's good.
Katharina says swimming pool. Nice.
Nice.
When I have to, here we go. When I
went to the supermarket, it was boring. I was thinking the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the last time I went, I waited outside the supermarket for about 45 minutes. So it was quite boring. Yeah.
But when you are inside the supermarket, it's not boring. I love going to the supermarket.
Oh yes, once you get in. But
the supermarket is my favorite shop. I love it. I prefer to go to the supermarket than to go to Via dell'Indipendenza. It's more fun. Yeah, I think sometimes when I translate, I'm translating a book. So sometimes when I translated, but that's present. When I translated, I thought it was boring, maybe. When I went to the theater, I thought it was boring.
And Sully says, when I went to school, I thought it was not boring at all. I hope that wasn't ironic. Otherwise, that would be amazing. Francesca says, when I kissed my flatmate, it was unforgettable. Aww. Hopefully it was unforgettable in a good way. I'm sure it was.
Yeah, I think we've agreed that unforgettable is positive. Yeah. When I went to remember your article, an anime event, it was fun and unforgettable. Nice.
Excellent.
Did you do like cosplay? Did you wear a costume?
Tell us. 3 when I was in Puglia. It was unforgettable. Yeah.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I've never been to Puglia, but I would love to go.
Definitely.
When I graduated, it was unforgettable. Excellent. Good, good, good. I met people that speak a lot of. I would just say that.
When I meet people that speak a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember here though that Maria, it's in the past. We're speaking about one particular event. Okay. So when I met people that spoke a lot, you need to put it all in the past. Okay.
And when I met my boyfriend, it was unforgettable.
You
That's
guys
really
are
sweet.
so romantic.
You're so sweet. Again, the verb is graduate. So when I graduated.
Yeah, Katerina, look at Giorgio's answer. Okay, I think this one fits better. Okay. When I watched comic movies, it was fun. Yes, number 1, I imagine. Oh, that's sweet. Actually, you are right to correct it. Yes, that is the correct past tense. But Sole, in this case, let's use got.
Yes, or adopt, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
When I adopted my dog. Antonia says...
when I got my dog, when I adopted my dog, when I bought my dog, maybe.
Yeah, maybe you bought it in that case. Antonia says, when I went to university for
my exam.
It was very, very stressful.
Nice. Excellent. Good, Antonia. Take away the did. When I went to university for my exam. Okay. She says number 2. When I watched comic movies.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was boring.
I would say comic book movies.
Maybe she means like comedy movies, though.
Oh, maybe. Well, so comic book movies are, for example, the Avengers or
anything by Marvel,
Superman, whatever. While comedy is funny movies. Yeah.
Rosita says, when I moved house, it was stressful.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. When I met my boss, it was stressful. Imagine it was. When I didn't go to my it was boring.
Oh, you guys, you're so cute.
They're so sweet. They're so nice.
The last time...
We have the best students.
We do. We have the best students. When I read a book, it was relaxing. Yeah, she meant funny movies.
Yeah, so a comedy.
Yeah, comedies.
Comedy.
Nice, Rosita. Remember our verb for cake, okay? Remember at the beginning of the lesson, we didn't say cook for cake, but bake a cake.
Bake a cake, yeah. Right, should we move to another activity?
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Last one, I'd say.
Probably.
Do we like this one?
Maybe we don't. Do we like this one? No, we don't like this one.
Should we go to the previous one?
Should we do this one instead? Okay, so we're going to... Wait, let me just see some last comments. When I had revision and checkpoints, it was stressful.
It was stressful, good. When I worked...
at school, I would say. When I worked at school last month, it was stressful, but now I miss it.
If you work at school, it means, if your job is at the school.
Yeah. Remember that 2 is when we have movement, we have a direction. At, we are stopped. Okay, so I'm at school. What was number 5? I don't remember.
Let's see.
Let's go back one. Sorry, guys.
Last time I
met my nephew.
So you can't use nephew in this case.
Yeah, because delicious, remember, is for food or drink. It's something we eat. You're tasting. When I met my nephew, it was wonderful. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. Delicious, remember, is always connected to taste. Okay.
So not a good idea to use it with a person.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe she ate them. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Like, we want to avoid
saying it, but thank you, Sole.
Thank you, Sole. So our question is, how was? Okay. So remember that with how, we ask you about a condition. Okay. So we're using now adjectives to describe these different situations. Okay. So you can be as creative as you want. Shall we read through them?
Yeah, so for example, how was your lunch? Or how was your breakfast? Or how was your dinner?
Or how was your class yesterday? Maybe you watched some webinars yesterday.
Or how was your holiday or your vacation if you're American?
Talking about your last holiday. We can say, how was your night? How was your morning? How was your afternoon?
And how was the traffic this morning? But I don't think anybody has this
Yeah,
code.
I don't think anybody has much to say
Unless
about
maybe
this.
there are truck drivers or delivery.
Yeah, if you are still going out for work, maybe somebody is a bus driver, you still have to go to work. I was thinking the other days, bus drivers must love this. Like you have the whole road free. It's only you in the street. Like for bus drivers, this must be wonderful.
David says my breakfast was delicious. Excellent.
Nice.
Paula, I would use delicious instead of enjoyable.
I mean, also enjoyable, like as a general. Like, she says making breakfast.
Oh, yeah, then that works. Yeah, absolutely. In this period, I would use making.
Yeah, in this period, making, and you don't need an article. Remember, for your meals, making breakfast. Okay, attention.
It's very enjoyable. Wonderful.
Yeah, it is true though, isn't it, in this period that you wake up in the morning and you don't need to rush very quickly to get dressed, to get in the bus, to go to work. You can have breakfast with your flatmates or your family or your friends. You have breakfast together, you talk, you take more relaxed, your time.
I suppose.
Yeah.
It's more enjoyable, like she said. Excellent. The day is always the same, very long. Boring and heavy.
Okay. Do we say heavy in English, like as an adjective to describe? I understand what you mean because you use it in Italian, but we don't really say heavy, like
maybe tough or difficult.
Yeah, maybe definitely difficult, tough, a heavy. You know what you could say, Giorgio, actually, which is similar. You could say heavy going. It's a compound adjective, so it's a bit more advanced maybe than what you guys are used to. But this is the equivalent, okay? Heavy going. So something which is just
hard to get through.
Hard to get through, yeah.
Heavy going, yeah. Otherwise, you could always use tough, which is a very strange spelling if we want to.
Oh, yeah, let's write it up, tough. In the meantime, Sole, yes.
And again, it's an adjective.
Sole says, my lunch, let me show you also tough, or maybe heavy going for heavy. My lunch was delicious. I ate pasta and tomato sauce. It's my favorite in the world.
That's wonderful.
Sole is a woman of simple pleasures.
And Nancy says, my breakfast was simple because I don't eat many things in the morning. Okay,
yeah, excellent. I don't like eating many things in the morning. Nice.
My class yesterday was cool. I had 3 lessons.
Nice. That is super dedicated. Yeah,
definitely.
My lunch was also delicious. I had my curry that I told you about at the beginning.
A very successful experiment.
Very successful, yes. And my breakfasts are very enjoyable. And I think on Saturday it will be extra enjoyable because we will make pancakes. Woo! Or maybe tomorrow we will make pancakes.
Could also be tomorrow.
It could be tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see what Rosita says.
The last lunch with my friends was stressful. We had an argument. Oh no.
Oh no, that's sad. I don't like to hear about that. Rice and curry, yes.
With a U, curry with a U.
Exactly. Let me just write up the spelling. Yes, it was a vegetarian curry. Lentils, onion, and potato. Mixed up with curry and rice.
By the way, I just wanted to point out that have an argument is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, very good, Rosita.
It's the correct verb to use, and well, a lot of people get it wrong, so well done.
Well done. My lunch was delicious yesterday. My last class was exciting.
Good. Fantastic. What class was it?
Yeah, tell us about it.
My last holiday was unforgettable. I went to Thailand. It was my dream.
Oh, wonderful. Wow, fantastic.
And Rosita says the last holiday in Puglia was fantastic, wonderful. And Nancy says my vacation was a little stressful because I didn't like asking information.
Good. Asking for. Nancy, let me write this up. Remember your preposition, ask for.
Yeah. So thank you very much for all of your answers.
Yeah, this has been incredible. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we have to finish soon. Oh yeah, we heard about Sole's nightmare holiday in Bolzano with her stomach stomach pains. So let's just go over quickly some things. Remember, when we are cooking something in the oven, bread, pasta, cakes, cookies, muffins, we're not cooking, we are baking. Okay. For the roller coaster, Mirabilandia, Gardaland, these are called theme parks or amusement parks. What else did we have? Oh, we had some new adjectives as well.
Yes, we had heavy going, we had tough, and
I can find tough again here.
Yeah.
And we also had our verb unforgettable. Okay, when something is so amazing that you will never forget it. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time.
Soon. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Have
guys.
a good evening.